Alright guys, I'm back with another update on the Wi-Fi modem firmware. I've been playing around with it a pretty good bit. I'm pretty happy with where it's at right now, so I'm probably going to call it done. And as you can see, I've had to rig up the PCB to work correctly because it just won't work with the pin layout from the old board. So, and I've hot glued the screen on. This is not the finished product. But anyway, that's why I designed those other PCBs. And I added in a few cool little things here. And if somebody wants to tell me what this language is, that would be awesome, because I just want to know. I've been having to add in all this code, and I don't even know what it is. But somebody comment and let me know what it is, because I'm very curious. I don't know. I've just been looking at other examples and things like that to figure out how to write these. I don't know what you call them. I call them little subroutines here, and then you can pull them later in the program. I don't know exactly the terminology for it, but it's actually pretty simple and pretty easy to follow. So I was pretty happy to figure it out. But anyway, so I got the latest firmware on here. It's ready to go, so we're going to hop over here, pop it in the computer, see what it does. All right, we got it plugged into the test computer here. Go ahead and show them the screen so they can see the boot up sequence. I changed it a little bit. I posted a picture with the graphic on there, but that's a little bitmap graphic that I made up to go on there. And now we have the main intro screen. Now it's just sitting here waiting for us to connect to our Wi-Fi. So pan back out and I'll show them what we're going to do. We're going to load up our term program. And don't worry about all this interference on here. That's because of this reloaded board. I'm actually going to make it so you can power this thing with a USB, and it won't do this on these reloaded boards. But that's what that interference is from. These reloaded boards are bad for that. But anyway, so I got to change the baud rate here in the modem real quick. 9600. Okay, go back to our graphic terminal. Now, if you watch here, it's going to attempt to connect. Okay, it didn't do it. But see, it's trying to find the Wi-Fi network. And sometimes it does it when you first boot it up. Sometimes you have to type in ATC1. Okay, see, it didn't find anything. And if you look down here, it hasn't found anything. It's looking for the strongest signal, Wi-Fi signal, which is the Commodore Forever, of course. It already knows that's the one we're trying to connect to. So it's getting the signal from it. It just hasn't connected to it. So what I did was I added the signal meter in here too, which I thought was pretty cool. So we'll try to connect again. And it does this time. So you can see the screen updated with the SSID and the IP address. And of course it's got a super good signal because the router's right there on the other side of the shop there. Okay, so now connect like normal. When you try to dial, we're going to dial Kaz's bulletin board again, Skynet BBS. And you'll see, pan down here on the little screen one more time, you'll see when you go to do it, it's going to say it's trying to connect to the host. And then when it does, okay, it's not connected. Or if it doesn't connect for some reason. Okay, no answer. It says connection terminated, and then it goes right back to your info screen with the SSID and IP address. Okay, so let's try it again. Type it in this time. That might be a little glitch I need to work on the saved one, so I'll get in there and look at it. So now we're connected. It shows that we're connected, who we're connected to, and the baud rate at which we're connected at. The baud rate is 9600 on the modem. That doesn't mean necessarily that your BBS is running at 9600. That's just what the Wi-Fi modem is doing. So anyway, we'll go through here. And I'm just gonna get logged out for not entering the correct information. Alright, as you can see, it'll say connection terminated, and then it goes right back to our info screen. So that's pretty much it there. It does all the little features I want to. I'm going to check out that stored thing and see for why it wasn't dialing it. Let's see if it'll do this one. Yeah, it does that one. Okay, so I might need to that's weird. I wonder why it's not doing the 0. But anyway, that's just a little thing I'll iron out real quick. And but that's pretty much it. That's all the features I wanted to add into it. I've been wanting to do that for a while. The PCBs are designed. I'll add in a little clip here up in the corner, or half screen of the PCBs. And this will be the 3.0 version. So hopefully I can still work on it, improve some things. As I learn more, I'll be able to do a lot more. Of course, it's fun to mess with, so we'll see what else we can do with it. I'm pretty happy with where it's at right now. It seems to be, operating perfectly fine. So I'll do some testing, and it's going to be a few days before the boards get here anyway, so I got plenty of days to test, but we'll see how it goes.